As many of you may know, in the first week of January, our school is receiving MacBooks as a whole. This Thursday night, Dr. Scudder met with all the parents to give them all the details about the MacBooks. And here is all the information summed up for you.
We are rolling out MacBook Airs on January 8th, 9th, and 10th. That will be 2014. If you look at this bad boy right here, that's a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And of course, who's going to get them first? Seniors! We'll do seniors on the 8th and juniors on the 9th and then sophomores on the 10th. What we will do is in academic focus classes have groups come down to, I think we're going to do it in the Crow's Nest in the upper gym. We'll have a big setup where there will be checkout stations kind of where every student will get a charging cord, a carrying case, and then the actual device, which is, again, it's an 11-inch MacBook Air. It has a hard, clear plastic shell on it as a protective cover. And then once every student has all the stuff, we're going to have you do some basic setup and logging in for the first time. Then we'll have everybody go back to their academic focus classes to do a basic tutorial on getting started with Mac and making that migration from PC to Mac for a lot of people. Some of the basics regarding how to get it and what we're asking for people to do is, as an annual fee, the annual fee will be $75, but since we are doing this at semester and basically looking at the half of the school year, we're charging a user fee of $40 for the rest of this year. Students who are eligible for free or reduced meals will have a prorated amount of $20 and $30 for reduced and free. And then if students are concerned about not being able to make that payment at all, they'll just need to talk with me about making some kind of an arrangement. But the analogy that I've been using is that this should be considered like a really, really high power textbook. We provide students with textbooks and actually spend quite a bit of money on them. For example, a world history textbook might cost close to $100. So when you add up the number of textbooks that you're carrying around in your backpack, if you do carry them around and bring them with you, you could easily have $500 worth of textbooks with you on any given day. And like a textbook, it's a resource that we're providing to all students, and this is the designated resource that we're providing. So a couple things that we need students to be aware of is that so far we've been using this kind of stuff a lot. If you have a smartphone or cell phone, we've been operating under what we call a BYOD, or bring your own device kind of platform. And what we're going to do is actually kind of step back from that, since we are providing all students with the laptop itself. So you will still be allowed to bring them and use your phone during passing period or during lunch, for example, or before and after school. But during class time, the technology is now provided for everybody, so these will not be allowed during class time. So we're taking a step back with that, but the idea behind giving this resource to every student has to do with the idea that we want you all to be prepared as best possible for what comes and lies ahead in the future. And knowing that, again, making that comparison with a textbook, as soon as you print a book, it's done and it can't be changed. And when you open that up, the information in there is static. It can't be changed anymore. And it becomes outdated pretty quickly. So, if you think about it, even a 3-year rotation for textbooks, some of our textbooks are older than 3 years. We know that using a computer, there are all kinds of new learning tools and resources, applications out there that will really open up the world to you and make learning better. So that's the idea. Along with all that, of course, we're going to talk more and more about digital citizenship and the idea of applying all of our pirate principles to the use of technology, and especially social media. As we know, we've already done a lot of dealing with and working with and trying to help students understand that use of Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever else, that those things can be very good, but they can also be used, just like when I was in high school, I would maybe write a note on a piece of paper, very old, low-tech. I might write a note on a piece of paper to hand up the row of desks to that girl that I wanted to ask out. But now you guys can do that, and it's out there, and in a lot of cases it's out there for everybody to see. So we're going to be talking more about that and the appropriate responsible use of technology and social media too. So that's what's coming up again, January 8th. Seniors will get them January 9th, juniors January 10th, sophomores